Alright guys, we just got a few more comics and then your headliner. You are going to love your next comedian. She is one of the most beautiful talents in New York. Please get up for Whitney Asante. That kind of hurt my feelings a little bit. Oh dear. I had $1 for every time somebody confused me for a lady because of my name. I could divorce Bobby and get probably go to rehab or something. Especially weird when Whitney Houston died and my mom calls like, oh my gosh, you okay? I heard on the news. I'm like, Mom, you did this to me. What are you doing? Are you kidding me? Is that really what's happening right now? Oh my gosh. So everyone's doing okay, everyone's alive, and you're single and pretty and white and probably gonna get me killed. Good for you. I don't know. I'm sorry, but I kind of stare at you and I feel like Louis C.K. You're not gonna fuck me, so fuck you. It's wrong because you're amazing, beautiful ladies entering your job dreams and handling yourself. So I'm just gonna say this. Just don't get pregnant. Do not fuck this up with your parents. Seriously. Just keep your legs on the ground and your head focused. If a boy tries to put his crotch at your face, just punch him in the balls and say, I've got my dreams ahead of me. Don't thank you. Alright? Seriously. And by the way, swallowing doesn't prevent pregnancy. It just makes them talk about you on Facebook. So, I'm just gonna say that. I'm really sorry to just point you out like that, but I decided to do that. Alright, so I'll assume everyone's breathing. I'm not gonna ask how you're doing. I do like your beard though. I'm not being gay about it. I just want to say you have an interesting mustache-beard combination. A friend of mine has the exact same thing. It's kind of Freudian. I mean, I'm not saying that his beard and mustache constantly tell women that they want penises. It's just... I don't know. It's a good look. Oh man, let me see here. So many strange things have been happening in my life. I honestly think God allows strange stuff to happen in my life just because he's either mad at me or he just knows I'll make good comedy with it. I mean, some of the things that have happened just a little too unorthodox for standard comfort. I remember a particular incident that happened at a urinal. Because, if anything, humor always goes better with fluids, so why not urinal? So I'm at the urinal at work, and pretty much there's like only 2 or 3 urinals, and as we all know, there's like certain types of urinals. There's a urinal that has a section off, so you don't end up looking over at your side going, how you doing, buddy? What's up? What you doing? I mean, you guys, I don't know what you do there. I'm just saying, because you might want to look, you might not, I don't know. All I know is my peripheral vision constantly goes, ooh, you do the splits? Oh my gosh. Like, on top of the stall with just, taking up 4 stalls, dude. I'm just saying, it's very selfish of you. It's very flexible of you, but...
I like to do splits.
Alright, it's understandable. I don't know if I would, but I'm just saying. But anyways, I'm there, I'm handling business, minding my own, just focused and determined to finish and leave. And a guy just sinks in right next to me, just direct next to me, but it's fine, because we have the barrier, so I'm like, fine, whatever, do what you gotta do, man. And then he pops out a cell phone. And he doesn't pop it out on the other side, he pops it out like right next to my side. And this guy looks like he's like on methadone. Dude, are you okay? Are you alive? You're breathing. You're conscious. Are you tired? Did you not go to bed last night? Alright, you probably live in Washington Heights. I know what happened. I know exactly what happened. You were sleeping in bed, and then at like 2 in the morning, suddenly random Latin music just starts popping out, and you're just like, what the fuck is that? And then it just turns off and goes, and you're just like, what the heck was that? Same thing happens to me. I think Latin people have insomnia. I'm just saying. Seriously, I will be coming home at like 2 in the morning and I will just see kids playing baseball. No reason. Just playing baseball in the street. I'm just like, why is this happening right now? They will have the fire hydrant still going from like yesterday, because when you're in Washington Heights and you don't have a public pool, you're like, fire hydrant. That's what we do. Shoot. But I don't know, it's just, dude, it's okay, you'll get some sleep, I'm just saying. And now we're going back to the urinal with that guy who just pops out a cell phone and he's just going on it. And I'm like, time out, why are you cell phoning right now? And then I hear a camera click and then he walks away. So I think I'm running for New York mayor now, so that's just gonna be fun. I don't know. We're gonna see what happens, my fiscal policies, should be interesting, whatever. Oh man, what else has happened in my life? I actually just moved out of my apartment, but evidently might not have enough time to tell that joke, so I'll just cut it into a really condensed version of the following. A white man busted into my house who was drunk. This wasn't Boston, so I was concerned. I call the police. They ask to see ID. I go, he doesn't have an ID because evidently somebody stole his wallet. They go, we're not talking about his ID, we mean your ID. I go, but why? And they go, well, you are kind of black and it's 2 in the morning. I mean, I'm like, but I don't have Skittles. Like, you don't have that. And I'm just like, okay, fine, I'm going to these shows I need. So we're going to skip over to one more joke concerning something that happened to me at another stand-up show. This just guarantees that God just either doesn't like me or just likes messing with me. There was a stand-up show similar to this one. There was a sign on the door. I saw the sign. I read the sign. I was like, the sign, okay, cool. So I see the sign, I ignore it, I go in, do my thing, people laugh, they are happy, they are content, there are ladies there, they actually like me and are interested in this act. You need to think about that. Exactly, yeah. So, anywho, I finish my set, and I just decide, you know what, I'm Christian, let me just end this on a very strange and interesting note. And I go, Jesus loves you, now get over it. And the response is essentially this, a dead silence of incredible uncomfortableness. And I'm just like, that was unpleasant. That was incredibly unpleasant. So I brush it off, let it go. The next day, I am brushing my teeth, and God goes, remember what that sign said? And I'm like, holy crap, you've got to be messing with me. You know what the sign said? It was Jewish night. I said, Jesus loves you, now get over it, during Jewish night. Let that simmer in your brains, because that's what I am dealing with. Alright, well, I'm going to go now, and I'm going to consider changing my name, but at this point it doesn't really matter, so whatever. Seriously, guys, listen to me. Do not get pregnant. This is very important. They are spending money on you. You're laughing right now, but seriously, if you so, like, seriously, punch him in the balls. It'll work. Trust me. It's happened to me. Alright, farewell.
Asante, very